loved ones, and even to my haters. So check this out, y'all. I got a, I guess an announcement, PSA, and alert earlier today from what I deem to be a reliable source. The root of the announcement came from Huey Newton's gun organization. So, being that this is the weekend coming up on 4th of July 2020, we just celebrated Juneteenth like there was no tomorrow. We have all this crazy stuff going on throughout the country. I'm going to show y'all some things that I've been encountering through my Stay in Your Lane page on Facebook. And then I'm going to show you the video link that I received from the Huey Newton Gun organization earlier today. Alright, so if you guys can follow me to the TV screen. So check it out. Those of you who follow me know that I did a post earlier this week, or last week rather, called Strange Fruit. I entitled it Dear Black People. And I also did put the same video on my thank you for visiting my page on Facebook. Well, I had a very interesting visitor to my Stay in Your Lane page. A gentleman by the name of Philip Reisner. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. If I pronounced it wrong, my bad. Anywho, so Philip decided to leave a message under the Strange Fruit video saying, damn it people, no one I know has ever hurt a black person. My ancestors fought, killed, and died for the North. That will have to do. Y'all get on with living or don't. But my give a damn has played out. Of course, y'all know I couldn't just let it ride like that. So I came back and stated to Mr. Reisner, Philip, I'm glad to hear that your ancestors fought and died for the Union. They died for a great cause. However, my people were enslaved, and in all honesty, we still are. I wouldn't expect you to have full empathy because you have no idea what it's like to be black, let alone a black man, in a country where the common knowledge of the history that is taught is one big lie. Until you experience being followed around in stores while simply trying to shop, or stopped and harassed by the police for a DWB, or hunted down and killed by a good Samaritan, while another good Samaritan records, then your give a damn doesn't mean shit to me. He came back saying, that's great, how about blocking me so I don't have to see no more of this? I told him, or you could utilize the few brain cells you have left and realize that you have the power to unlike and or leave my page. I would advise that you use the signal the next time you want to swerve into my lane. He comes back, stay in your lane, with the laughing emoji. I simply told him, I'm always in my lane, it's my last name. Therefore, my lane never changes. You would be over this topic because you have never walked a mile in a black man's shoes. You're oblivious, to our struggle because you've lived with the quote-unquote white privilege you were born under. Given that this is my page and you've chosen to take a ride on my highway, I suggest you find your exit soon. I could do this all day, always in my lane. Well, trust me, y'all, mentioning all this for a reason. Of course, he and I went back and forth for a little bit. Anyway, there was another visitor to my, yeah, that's funny. Y'all have to check that out. Definitely, if you like my page, Stay in Your Lane, definitely check that out. Anywho, not going to go back and forth with that one, but I want to show you guys this. Somebody else hit me up under my Strange Fruit post, and what this person put was simply a date, 7/4/2020. I don't know if you guys can see that. A gentleman by the name of Adam Harvey, who is married to Miss Irene Harvey. The post that I posted, Strange Fruit, with the video, the still frame that says Dear White People, he posted just that date. And my response to that was simply, might I ask, is there a significant event that you're spreading the word about? Or are you such a humongous patriot that it's your favorite holiday? Well, it wasn't until I received the video from the Huey Newton Gun organization today that I put two and two together and realized why Mr. Harvey simply sent me a date. So I'm going to play this video, and I want you guys to really, really pay attention, because this is something that we all need to take very, 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 very seriously. We are in 2020, and it is becoming a common thing that I call them pale faces are killing us left and right and getting away with it like we're back in apartheid. So anyway, you guys check out this video. It's a serious deal if you ask me, and I just hope that you all adhere to the advice given in this video.
Alert as follows, comrades. This is an early alert of supposed activity this weekend on 4th of July that would cause harm to our people on a very large scale. The Huey Newton Gun Club has received intel from two credible sources that multiple white nationalist groups / militias are planning a nationwide attack on all of our people over the 4th of July weekend. The sources could not confirm the motives of the nationalists, but they might be tied to the events that have recently happened with the taking down of Confederate symbols across the United States and the retaliation against police brutality across the United States as well. We as a preparedness group should take this threat very seriously for two reasons. One, for the events that have sparked the epicenter in Minnesota with the murder of George Floyd, and the sudden spike of Klan recruitment in the southern states the past 3 months. Please, do not take this threat lightly, okay? Over the past couple of months, there has definitely been a spike in recruitment in this area. It is my job to pay attention to these things, and I have. There's also been an uptick in rhetoric online, threats from these different militia groups. And again, this is not a training exercise. This is real. The threat is real this weekend. Take precautions. When you're out and about with your families, you should avoid large crowds of people, which shouldn't be hard because we're still on coronavirus protocols. So staying away from large crowds should be easy. Most of the fireworks events and so forth, I believe, have been canceled. If not, you may want to consider staying away from those things. And I know, like myself, we're not celebrating the 4th of July, but I know people and their children like to see fireworks and may want to go out anyway. I would advise you not to do it while you're out. Be on the lookout for anyone that looks suspicious. Yeah, a white person wearing a coat or anything that doesn't look appropriate for the weather, because they might be carrying a firearm up under that jacket or whatever. Also, any packages or anything like that that might be sitting around with no one attending it. Just like they announce in airports, if you see a package, no one around it, get away from it. Avoid being near trash cans, trash bins, things like that, because these white nationalists and white supremacists have been known to put bombs inside those things with nails in them and things like that. So the bottom line is, protect your family at all times. Be on the lookout. We all should be on a heightened state of awareness anyway with everything that's going on around the country right now. But this weekend, you need to be on an extra high state of alert. This threat is real. This is not some conspiracy theory or anything like that. This information comes from credible sources down through the Huey Newton Gun Club. And it is important that you take whatever steps you deem necessary to protect yourselves and your families. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me. This weekend, I will be available. I will be in town. Planning on going out of town, but I will not. I will be in town the entire weekend. We are on a high state of alert. Again, everybody to be safe out there. And again, take this threat very seriously.
Alright, So you heard it yourself.
Look at this.
Take it if you want to, believe it if you want to, or not. It's totally up to you. I would say, regardless of whether you believe it or not, just be cautious, y'all. Be safe. These white folks don't give a damn about us. We'll just be one less nigga to them. So just be safe, y'all. That's all I got to say. And as always, in the meantime, in between time, stay in your lane.